What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here. So in this video, I'm going to be doing my first commentary of the season. It's going to be on the Witness fight. So if you don't want spoilers, obviously don't watch this video. Before I get into the mechanics of the fight and stuff, I will just quickly break down my build. So I do have Prismatic unlocked now, but I just went with the full starter build, which I did a preview on before the season. But as you can see, it's just Feed the Void and Bleak Watchers. Feed the Void's really nice for Devour. And then Facet of Courage. So your abilities deal increased damage to targets afflicted with darkness debuffs. This gives us Radiant, which is really nice, 25% damage boost. This is just damage resistance when we're surrounded by combatants, which is nice. This increases the size and damage when we shatter a stasis crystal. And then Facet of Purpose. Picking up an Orb of Power gives us Frost Armor. And then another thing, speaking of picking up Orbs of Power, if you can unlock Radiant Orbs for the fight, it comes in very handy because it's just a really easy way to get 10 seconds of Radiant. So that was really the only relevant artifact mod. I had Egger's Scepter, but I barely use it. Indebted Kindness is really good for quickly taking out the enemies, as you will see in the gameplay. Explosive Light on the Typhon is really good. I wanted a Stasis GL, or at least a Stasis Heavy, because I'm running triple Stasis Surge and I'm running Mantle of Battle Harmony, which actually got a buff. It allows you to get your super a little quicker if you were getting kills with Stasis weapons, but I'm mostly using Indebted Kindness for my kills. So I've just got Arc Siphon so that I can make an orb when I get a double kill with the sidearm. This doesn't really matter. I have Stasis Loader. Like I said, this was basically just the pre-build loadout that I showed before the season. So yeah, it wasn't really tailored to this fight. And then Time Dilation is really nice. So I will show the fight now and walk you through it. Alright, so here is the Witness fight. So as we load in, you want to just get behind cover because he shoots his little knives. Now I like to get one quick grenade kill. Don't use a Bleak Watcher, you want to just throw your Void Grenade. This will give you Devour, and then you can see I'm always getting my health back. And then you just want to keep getting double kills on these Grims. I have Beacon Rounds on this Indebted Kindness, so it's really good for easily hitting those Grims, but use whatever you have. And then we're just going to take out the rest of the ads in mid. So right now I have Radiant from the orb I picked up, but unfortunately the Subjugator wasn't in a good spot for me to kind of go in on him. And I'm just running away from the Witness. So there is where I proc Radiant, and then I have triple Stasis Surge and Explosive Light. So look how quickly that deleted him. Because yeah, we have Explosive Light, Radiant, and triple Stasis Surge. So yeah, that's why you want the Radiant melee, just in case there's no orb for you to pick up. And then after that, as you know, or maybe you don't know, maybe you don't care about spoilers, but you haven't done this fight. So yeah, you're gonna have to go pick up this Aegis Relic, and then take out the little Shadow Thrall, and then yeah, we're just gonna pop his shield. Now I've never seen that. Just as my super was about to shoot him, he stomped, and it took away all my super. It was really unlucky timing. So now I'm just letting him do his attack. And yeah, now we're going to break his shield. And then, unfortunately, because of that delay, more Shadow Thrall spawned. But normally you're just going to stand right here, and then you just hold and block. So I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit. So the Witness does this kind of wipe mechanic with his shards of glass and everything. So you just stand here and you just keep blocking. And eventually your relic goes away and more ads spawn in, and then we're just going to rinse and repeat what we did on the first go around. So we get Devour proc, and then we get a double kill. The reason we want these orbs is not only for the Stasis Surge, but I'm running Explosive Light. But if you were running a different heavy, this wouldn't be so important, but Explosive Light makes a huge difference. So there, I didn't get a double kill, so I'm short one Explosive Light shot. And then yeah, so we just rotate. You really want the Grims down because they'll suppress you and slow you and stuff. It's really annoying. Here again, I'm not in a good position to shoot, so I'm gonna unfortunately lose my Radiant, my 10 seconds of Radiant. So then we're just gonna proc it there, and then I get slowed and take damage. So yeah, just really unfortunate. This is not gonna be optimal damage, but we're gonna try to melt them anyways. And then I missed 2 shots. Don't know what the hell that was. So yeah, not perfect. And then this is where we have Egger's Scepter, and we just use our will give inform to melt him down because I don't want to waste too many GL shots when I don't have explosive light. So then once the subjugator is completely down, we're going to pick up this sword, and all you have to do is go do a heavy attack on this little relic thingy, and then you're able to go to a room full of statues once you embrace the darkness. So I always kill the Taken Thrall first because one on its own isn't deadly, but multiple can take you out, and you do not want to die there. So then you take out the statue, and you can see the Witness's overshield took like 1/3 of damage. So now on this one, you can see in the top middle of the screen, I'm shielded from darkness from shooting this little seed. So yeah, you have to do that now every time so that you don't take damage because the air is toxic on the second go around. So here again, I'm just rinse repeating what I keep doing, which is take out the Grim first and then focus on everything else. I really want this orb, so I kind of play a little stupid here because I run into some slow, but yeah. So this subjugator I find tougher, the Strand one. He's very annoying, and if he suspends you, you're pretty much done. So here we're gonna proc Radiant, and yeah, again, I don't have an optimal damage phase at all. I get suspended, and yeah, just super, super unfortunate. And then I thought the Witness was behind me, so there I look. And yeah, just trying to do some damage. I don't know what the hell the Witness is doing there. Now it says he's unleashing an attack. But yeah, you could hear that little sound cue. So just use all these statues and stuff as cover to avoid the Witness's attack. But he does kind of blink around the room, so you just have to be aware of where he's at. Here again, I get suspended, so this is not a clean damage phase at all. And then this guy gets up on me, so I just panic pop my super. So that's mostly what I use my super for, is either egg or scepter damage or a panic pop like I did there. So then I throw down a Bleak Watcher because it will help freeze him, which helps save my super. And then yeah, we're just rotating around the map again, and we just have to go pick up the Aegis relic. So another thing that is important here is you want to make sure you have prismatic built up for this next phase, because there's some prismatic, I can't remember the name, the little mini subjugator guys. I think that the Strand ones. But anyway, they have prismatic shields, so you're going to need to be able to take them out. So you can charge your prismatic off of them, but if you just have it ready to go, that's just going to save you time and help you. So as you can see, like I said, I messed up some damage phases here and there, and overall this still is just like a 10-minute fight. So it's not too bad if you utilize these strats. Like I said, really focus on those machine gun bat things because they'll mess you up. The ads in the middle tend to stay in the middle, so you can just blink away at them as needed. So now we're gonna refresh this. Those guys are out, so I'm gonna get my prismatic grenade on them. Gonna proc Radiant there, and yeah, now I'm just I'm in a bad spot here because I started in mid. I like to rotate left to right or right to left. But anyways, I was in mid on this one, which is fine, not a big deal. Make sure you keep proccing that seed for the shielding from darkness. And yeah, you can see, I think I got all the prismatic shielded guys down. I'm not 100% sure. So there's another bat, and yeah, just Indebted Kindness just puts in huge work on these Grims. Like, it's super good. So here, I'm just trying to get my... See, like, yeah, it's very frustrating. And then he stomps, and I get pretty lucky there, and then I see a shadow, so there's a Grim behind me. So again, that's all because I didn't rotate left to right. So there was one Grim that kind of snuck up on me, but normally if you go left to right or right to left, you're never going to miss those guys. Here you can see me proc. I don't like the effect that seed gives. It messes with the vision on the screen. But anyways, you can see I was able to get prismatic super quickly there. Just by dealing damage to their prismatic shield gives you a ton of prismatic energy, and trace rifles are really good for that. So here I didn't have any surges, didn't have any radiant, nothing like that, but I did have prismatic, which gives you like a 5% damage boost, I think. So I just decided, okay, let's just get this guy down. So again, it wasn't optimal, but you can see GLs, they have really good ammo economy and total damage. So yeah, it was pretty good for taking him out. And then we're just going to rinse and repeat what we did last time. So there, I just run straight to it because the thrall weren't really around. But like I said, just be safe and kill them because you'll have to start the fight all over again if you do die. So here's just some dialogue. Oh yeah, and before the fight, rally with extra reserves. That's what I was doing. But yeah, so there's some dialogue before you can take out one of these statues. So finally, they stopped talking. Now we're back to gameplay. And yeah, again, don't forget to be shielding yourself from darkness. So now Ikora and Zavala show up. So this part is much easier. There's no subjugators. I kind of forgot this. I beat it on my Titan, but I wasn't like totally paying attention to like how each wave works, which is why I wanted to make this video to help you guys in case you were kind of like stuck on this fight or whatever, if you happen to be a solo player. So yeah, here I'm taking out those thrall because no way I'm gonna die when we're this close to finishing it. So again, there's more dialogue, and then we're gonna be able to take out the final statue. And then we get transported, I believe. Yeah, so here you get an Aegis relic, and then just block the entire way. On my Titan, I tried it, like just avoiding stuff, and yeah, or maybe it's a skill issue, but it's really hard. And you're one shot, so any bit of damage that you take, you're gonna die. So literally just block the entire time, and when you get to the end, then you'll get the final cutscene, and then you'll be able to do all the post-campaign stuff, and yeah. That's pretty much it. So I hope this video is helpful, and if it was, a like and subscription would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, if you're still watching, thanks for watching to the end. Take care.